Say peekaboo to the strut. Look at that. Nice. Well, I wanted to try a new, let me see, adjust that right there. I wanted to try a new setup. It's, I got the GoPro chest mount. Hold on. I'm not satisfied with the content I was putting out there for you. Because I've been working on a video all week and I don't like it. So the thing I'm pretty much going to say is scratch that, and I might just go over in person what I did. So the chest mount would be really nice for when we're driving. It gives you that really driving feel, and I can just talk without having to hold a camera or look at a camera or whatever. But as I'm working, I just wear it. I have both my hands, and I don't have to worry about holding a camera and making sure I covered something. I just wear it and do what it is I'm doing, and it doesn't get in the way. It is hot in here right now. So yeah, just figured I want to give it a try. It's wet out. I'll get some burnies in. You won't necessarily see it, but you'll see me driving and you'll hear it. Actually, woke up one time today. That's new. And mainly because I wanted to try this. And if you notice any like bumpiness, like the camera moving up and down and stuff, that's because the car's bumpy. Obviously, it's on coilovers, but so I'm just on my way to work. I wanted to at least try it, and then possibly have your feedback on what it looks like, and if it's something you would want me to keep doing. Obviously, it would really work out in both of our favors with actually working on the car. So, or working in general. Excuse me. Working on the mower, the car, Call of Duty, playing games. It's not a bad idea neither. But yeah, not much to say. I'm just on my way to work. I just really wanted to try the camera, so I figured I would. Oh, and I might be getting a harness. A cheap one until I get the ones I want. Just one, because I don't really have any seat belts on the car. Regulation seatbelts. I only have the one pullover strap because of swapping the seats, and I plan on get this, guys. It's going to be fun now. I'm actually going to be entertaining. I'm going to probably most likely track the car next season. I got a story for that when we get off the highway. Not usually this early. First or second. It's about the best I can get it to do. No, I was driving on my way to work from lunch the other day, and there was this Ford Focus ST in front of me, and we were kind of playing around, and I was keeping up with them in the corners and everything. It's a faster car, obviously. It's a 2-liter, I believe it's a 2-liter turbo. They push maybe around a little over 200 horsepower. So it's obviously significantly faster than my car. But I was keeping up with it, with turns and stuff. So the guy got to a light, and he's in the turning lane, and I was a couple cars behind, and he never went. So it turned green and he never went. He was waiting for me. I get up to him, I roll down my window. Well, did I have my window down? I don't remember if I had my window down already or not, but I think I rolled down the window. And he yelled to me, he goes, "Do you track the car? Do you track that thing?" I'm like, "No, but I wish." So then he tells me to pull over, Whoa. He then tells me to pull over, and he starts talking to me about how he goes to the track like once a month. I mean, I would love to go more than that, but that sounds about right for the amount of time to go and how much it costs and everything and how far it's away. But so he gave me his card to a band that he's in, and on there was his number, so he just gave me his number basically, and he started sending me all the stuff to get track ready. So, excuse me. Motocross Reg. So he had me sign up for Motocross Reg, which was, it's free, and it tells you what events are going on in the area or wherever you want it to look, and you can quickly register for them ahead of time, and so that's a big help. And then he shared a couple of sites that show all the regulations that you would need for your car to meet. So in New Jersey, which is probably where I'll be going because that's the closest track, their regulations are a little bit more different than if I were to be in PA. You can't have a harness unless it goes through the crotch. So if it has a crotch belt, you're okay. But you can't have like a normal 4-point harness, which is stupid, in my opinion. You have to have a certain approved helmet. I asked him if it could be DOT approved. He said it just has to have a face covering so you don't smash your face in. Which is pretty much every riding helmet, almost every racing helmet in PA too. Like a go-kart helmet, you know. So I'm really looking forward to next season. I'm hoping the winter goes fast and I get to actually race this thing, get some professional drivers' inputs on tuning the car, as in like alignment, tire pressures, little things I would never think of. Like, I know how to take a turn, but maybe there's a secret to taking it faster. I know to go outside, inside, outside, but maybe, I don't know. Like I said, maybe there's some people out there that can tell me something that I never knew before or ever even thought of or would ever think of, you know? So, I'm hoping this winter goes fast and we can get to the track. And hopefully Leah can go with me, my girlfriend. It'd be awesome. I'd like for her to be able to track too. She's trying to drive on the roads in a car that's not set up for it. Like, mine's kind of set up for it. Hers is just not, and I'm trying to get it there for her. Yeah, the Civic is just stock suspension, stock alignment, stock everything. So I'm looking to get coilovers for her and some wheels and a decent tire, so that, and then I'll align it to handle better. Get a little bit of camber in the front, keep the cambers in the rear, or shape it up a little bit, give it a little less camber, possibly. There's a decent amount on there now that I put the camber arms on. So yeah, I'm hoping it's the two of us going racing on the weekends and stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be expensive, but it'll be worth it. It keeps us safe, keeps us from dying too. So or hurting somebody else on the streets. And I was talking to the guy that was telling me about it. I was like, yeah, I'm to the point where I'm pushing the car real hard. I'm pushing it beyond its limits on the street. I need to start getting into a track. And he's like, yeah, I was in the same place too. So I stopped toying around on the roads. Like when he's with friends and stuff, he might. But that's when he's with friends and he knows that he's with people that know how to drive, instead of going to, instead of being in front of somebody or behind somebody that doesn't know what he's about to do and potentially hurting somebody or several people. So I'm at work now, and I'll see you guys after, because there's a couple of things I want to cover that I tried covering throughout the week and just didn't. So I'll see you. Alrighty, guys. On my way home. Let's see what we can get out of this. So I also have a head mount, which will yeah, so I have a head mount so I can put the GoPro on my head and you can get a point of view, so you'll be able to see all up here and whatnot, so you actually see the road, kind of like when I have it up in the window. But I say "but" a lot when I'm trying to think. I noticed that. This upload is probably going to be mostly of me driving and talking, and not so much seeing where I'm at, should I say. Ideally, I need to figure out how to get the 2 videos to mesh, so I can get picture in picture. For some reason, it's reading. The program I use is reading that the GoPros, it must have heard me say its name, so it turned off. But the reading is the same, so it starts meshing the videos up incorrectly, and I can't get it done right. So I don't know. We'll get it figured out. I might end up using a different program, but it's a reliable program. Like, it's a well-known program, so I'm not sure. But I really wanted to get done. This way you can get me driving, okay, and then outside shot. This way you could be like the person, like me, and you can see where you're going. I could put a GoPro on the hood, in the window, out to my left, like in one of the previous uploads. I don't know, but I gotta figure it out. I really want to figure it out. But this angle is very nice for so you can see like my knees when I give it gas or I clutch in, and then obviously the steering and my shifting. As you can see the shifting in your peripheral. in the camera's peripheral, should I say. And now that the car's gutted, which you did not know that, it's not gutted completely, but I took the sub out and all the stuff in the trunk out to where, don't you go. Now you can really hear the car. It's a lot louder now. Jeez. It's a lot louder inside the cab instead of how it was. But that is the plan, to get it completely stripped out. No carpet, no trim, no door panels. The only thing that would be on the door panels are I'd like to get some door cards, plain door cards. Might be able to customize these ones, I don't know. But I want it to where it's just plain, maybe suede. A suede door card. And have the door handles just little strings that you can pull off, like pull to open the door. And like I said earlier in the morning, I'm trying to shave all the weight hey, I saw that. All the weight possible to get a little bit of gains in speed, torque. It's not going to up the horsepower or up torque, obviously, but it can make it to where the engine doesn't have to run as hard, and it doesn't have to work as hard, therefore performing better and feeling like it's faster. Like 4 horsepower on a go-kart isn't much, but when you have 100 horsepower to 2,000 pounds, it's about the same as that 4 horsepower go-kart. So when you shave the weight off of that 100 horsepower go-kart, it's like, not exactly, but for the sake of the analogy, it's like that go-kart on a 4 horsepower engine, but with a 100 horsepower engine. That's the goal. Get moving, you know, be able to get out of its own way, come out of a corner fast. It can take corners fast. I'd like to come out of corners faster. That's when a turbo or something would come into play. But then when this thing does get a turbo, that's going to be even that thing, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a little rocket ship, literally. Still, that lady was on her phone. It's gonna get bumpy in a second. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's usually a lot rougher. Light's still green. Yeah, that's the other thing that kind of bothers me. We got a squeaky clutch pedal. I put a new slave cylinder and a new master cylinder. And the new master cylinder squeaks. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, we know. Compressor. somehow. I'm not sure. Not sure at all. This camera angle will be really nice for a track next season. I'm just so pumped about it. So pumped. Can't wait. I mean, I'm really excited. I really am. I don't get excited much about things. You're about to hear a car. Infinity. It's got a VQ. No, he didn't go past. Well, he went past, but he didn't get on it. Dude was staring hardcore at my car. So yeah, about a patch job I did. So as I was taking apart the trunk, getting it ready to, I was actually putting the getting ready to put the battery in the trunk. The battery's in the trunk now. But when I was starting to do it, I pulled the one carpet cover off of the trunk on the side. On the left side in the rear, and I saw right where the strut tower is, part of the wheel well, huge rust hole. I'll insert pictures. Huge rust hole. I got really butthurt, and I just lost motivation for the rest of the day. And then that night I went off and I got a sheet of metal and a couple of things I was going to need supply-wise to achieve the job of completing the patched hole. Now the hole's patched. I sanded down all around the rust to see what was still good, and then I ended up cutting. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I ended up cutting an odd triangle out of it with straight lines so that I could follow it. Took the sheet metal and I went from the wheel well. I put it in there, I pushed it up the corner, and I hit it a little bit with a mallet, with a rubber mallet, and formed it, and then I put it where it needed to be, and I tacked it in a couple spots, and then I tried to weld it shut. It wasn't working out really well. Both sheet metal, the car and the metal that I got, was too thin, and it was just blowing right through. So I ended up going back over it again, which I want to grind down all those welds because they weren't working great. I want to grind down the welds, but I went back over it again, and it's got rivets all the way around, so it's riveted in. So we're good. We're sealed. I need to go back into the wheel well at some point, seal up the edge that I cut out with the new sheet metal, because I put the sheet metal on the inside, so there's an edge where water can still get in from in the wheel well, and seal it up with something like silicone, epoxy, seam sealer, something, and seal it up. And I plan on cleaning everything underneath the wheel wells. This way I have a smooth, good prepped surface, not smooth, but a prepped surface to rhino line all the wheel wells and get it done. This way it doesn't rust out, because I don't have any fender liners in it, because I can't fit them with the front, with the spacers in and how low it is. It pops. It pops. It burbles and pops. I like that about it. That's another angle I need to get off the trunk lid or something, facing down or facing towards the back of the car. I also need to fine-tune the alignment a little bit. We either need to add toe, positive toe, so it points out like that a little bit, or add camber, because I don't feel like it's potential at its potential after I got it aligned, which I got it aligned, and I told them to put the car's toe in factory spec and put the camber to 0, and because I have the camber plates, so I put the camber plates where I want them. Well, it's not camber plates, it's the top hats on the struts. I have an adjustable camber through that, so I want to have it set up so I can just adjust everything through there. Excuse me. Jeez. And I don't know exactly how many ticks are a degree. I read somewhere that 1 tick is a ½ degree. So I moved it 4 ticks to get 2 degrees. Because that's what I found out. That's what I found out it had when they got it aligned. They checked it before doing it, and it had 2 degrees in the front, 3 in the rear, and a 5 in the rear. And that's because I just threw it in there so that I can get it, get the tires tucked with the 1-inch spacers. Oh my god, all I do is yawn. It was a long, slow day. That's why, but I don't want to be yawning to you guys. I'm probably making you yawn, so why would I want to yawn to make you yawn even more than I'm already making you yawn? But I'm almost home. Leah is going away for the night, 2 nights or so. She'll be back Saturday, so tomorrow night. I left work early so that I could see her before she leaves, and I'm almost home. And after she leaves, I'll go over what I did to the car, like actually show you it, and then see what happens from there. I don't know if we're gonna go out for a drive. I don't know if I want to try the head mount and go for a drive or what, but I will see you guys after this. Alrighty, y'all. So, first of all, I'll show you this. That rust hole, boop. You can see right there. A little bit of light, that's the rust hole. Now there's a bike back here. There's a battery back here. And right here, right down here, right there, right there, in there. Can't see, but I can see. That's my patch. There's a big ass hole there. I'll show you pictures. But yeah, the battery. Follow and subscribe. Battery is using the components I had for the amp. So the power wire going from the front to the back is now my hot wire, which always the hot wire, but for the amp now it's a hot wire for the car. And then there's this wire that comes up here and goes to the ground here. And then this is the hot that goes over to there. And I got a cover. I already made a couple of fireworks. We didn't want that anymore. Then I took the original battery tie down. Okay. Took the original battery tie down, and it had an overhang piece. I cut it, like I notched the walls, and I bent it up to where I could mount it to there, press it down as far as I could, and then I drilled a hole in there, down in there, and I took the other piece, straightened it out, made a hook, put it through, and then we had a battery tie down. Works great. Some of these times I should get a bike riding video up. That's what I used to do. I don't do it often anymore. I'm always working on this thing, or doing other things with this thing, or whatever. But yeah, that's what's up. Oh, look at that. Barely moves, dude. So yeah, I got that set up. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. I didn't get much done. I have springs and cold air intake coming for my girlfriend's mom's car for Christmas. Probably gonna get thrown on beforehand, but like before Christmas. But those are gonna be put on soon, so I can possibly get that done, like a video of that. Yeah, I told you about the track guy. I told you about the battery. I told you about the patch hole, which I gotta insert pictures there. We tried a new camera angle. Now we're gonna have to try another camera angle where it's on my head like this, so you can see what the hell I'm doing. And then I gotta figure out a way to get this and this synced up. So it's probably, I see myself spending money on that because you need a good program to do that. Let's see. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Follow the Instagram, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, whatever you want me to do. Comment some stuff, give me some ideas. I need the help. I should get Twitch on here or something. I don't know. I play Call of Duty here and there, and I stream it with my friends. I save all the streams so that you guys can go back to it and watch it if you ever wanted to, if you missed it. Follow my girlfriend, that's your baby girl, on Instagram. And Civic's gonna be getting coilovers at some point soon. Well, hopefully sooner than later. But her mom's car is gonna have 1.25 lowering springs, so it'll be lowered 1 inch, and then it has a HKS, I think it is HKS shit, HKS cold air intake. So I don't know, maybe we'll hear some possibly hear some spoolie, I don't know, some whistling, maybe. It's a 1.5 turbo Honda Civic 10th gen. It's a 2019. Sadly, it has the CVT. She ain't racing it around. She wants it lower to fix the wheel gap because it's got ugly wheel gap. But there's times where we're all driving and she does like to get on it and hit the back roads, so she does. So it'll benefit her in the long run. And we're doing springs instead of coilovers because she doesn't want the really roughness. At least she can have most of her comfort with just springs. And if she doesn't like them, I can always just take them off, which is going to be a pain, but I can do it. I don't want to, but I can. If I need to, I will. But I think after they settle, they break in, I think she'll actually really like it. She will really like the look. I will need to get it aligned again, get the alignment checked at least, because it's going to be 1 inch lower, so it's going to have a little bit camber. The toe's going to be a little out because everything's being tucked up. We'll see. Might end up giving it to my friend to align this because my alignment machine sucks donkey balls. It hasn't been calibrated in over a year, and right now the one airline's broken on it, and it's just a pain in the ass to use. And it's got a ramp to get onto it, and my buddies was able to just drive my car right onto it, which is pretty good because this is kind of low. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this new camera setup. Like I said, I'm just gonna experiment until you guys actually like something. You guys, I don't notice any comments, but I'd really appreciate it if you did. Give me your ideas, give me some feedback, give me your input on the things I've done to the vehicle, to the vehicles, or what I should do, or how I should go about something, or some ideas for content. Because winter's coming up, and the only thing I can think of is sliding this thing around in the snow, which, if we even get any snow this year, because we barely got any last year. And not much is going to be happening considering the whole new presidential election is causing some tax raises, and this is what's being said. I don't follow it at all, but I'm just going off of what I hear. The taxes are going up, the price is going to go up, cost of living, so then everybody that's making what they're making now is just going to be less now because their cost of living is more. When I say less, I mean they're going to need more and not be able to get more because companies aren't going to be able to afford it, this and that. Yeah, so we're going to see how everything turns out and go from there. I'm sorry this has been over a week. It's 2 weeks now, and I'm an asshole for it, but it's over 2 weeks now. No, it's not over 2 weeks. It's just about 2 weeks. Yeah. And I suck at my job as a YouTuber, and I said that last time, and I'm sure you guys agree, but I'm trying to figure it out. But again, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys come back around, and I hope you guys give me some feedback, and I also hope you guys watch me play some streaming tonight on Call of Duty. I should be on tonight. I think I'll be on tonight after I get this uploaded. It is Trickster. I'll put a link in the description. Trickster on stream. I mean on Twitch. I play with my friend Chris, which you've seen him. He helped me with the Galant, and he helped me with a couple of things on this. And Daryl, if he gets on, which is a coworker I work with. That's usually who I play with, and then a lot of times it's either randoms or some other friends that I have. We have a whole Snapchat group chat of all that play Call of Duty, and we kind of just message, hey, who's getting on tonight, and then whoever says, we end up hanging out and playing a game. So I know you guys might think it's stupid that I'm freaking talking but just showing you my car. Hey, look, deer. It's a deer. You see it? There he goes. That was such a shiny moment. Ooh, shiny. I don't like talking in the camera, so I'll show you my car. Yeah. A little bit into it. When I get into it a little bit, I've showed my face before. It was kind of dark out, but once I get into it more and I get a little more comfortable, maybe I will. But right now, you're just look at the car when I freaking talk. I'm sorry. But see you guys in the next one. Enjoy.